How's it going, guys? Cody, guys, back again, dropping yet another video. Right, guys, this time it's another story in the Daily Mirror. The voice of the Sunday Mirror. Funding is key to ending the jail crisis. More prison news, guys. Link in the description, like I always do. Tory austerity cuts mean prison budgets are 40% lower than 8 years ago. And there are 3,000 fewer officers than in 2010. Sick of hearing the same patter, guys. On Friday, the prison population stood at 83,364, pretty much full capacity. And jails are squeezed to the seams most Fridays. When weekly statistics come out, either we're sending too many people to prison or we do not have enough places for those who need to be there. You're sending too many people to prison. Whichever view you incline to hold, we should agree that our prisons are out of control. Just how out of control is clear from the shocking prison videos created by inmates that the Sunday Mirror today publishes. Mobile phones and drugs are openly on display. Prisoners are dangerously off their heads on spice, leaving them vulnerable to assault and humiliation. Tory austerity cuts mean the prison budgets are 40% lower than 8 years ago. Although more officers have been hired, there are still 3,000 fewer officers than in 2010, and young, wet-behind-the-ears recruits are no substitute for experienced old hands. Prison is not meant to be there as a punishment. The punishment is being sent there and the loss of freedom that goes with it. 100%, I agree. But jails are not holiday camps either. No, they're not. We expect convicted criminals to be treated with discipline but dignity, with a firm hand but an understanding heart. We want those who run our prisons to have the space to rehabilitate those who can be reformed. Rehabilitation is a made-up word. I keep saying that. While keeping those who are a danger to society securely away from it. And all that risk when every day is an exercise in crisis management. If prison staff spend all their time trying to keep order, there is little left other work to do. In other words, they're stretched that far that there's only certain things they can do. This will come down to money. Theresa May says austerity is over. Mate, middle-class, stuck-up, middle-class wankers who know nothing of our world and say austerity is over. Tell that to people going to the food banks, scumbags. Fuck the Tory government. We expect to spend money on the windfall on our prisons. That means decent pay for prison staff and proper facilities for prisoners to get an education or learn a trade. It's the only way to break the cycle of reoffending. And we are all the beneficiaries of that. Do you know what, guys? It's short. It's to the point, and I agree wholeheartedly with that for the most part. Link in the description, guys. Gonna leave it there. Like, comment, subscribe. Cody out.